Hi, friends. So glad to be with you today. We're going to be talking about the blues, just using the blues, playing the blues with just three chords. We can play the blues with just three chords, simple chords. Uh, we will be in the key of G, and we'll be using the G chord, G9, and we will be using the C9 and the D9. Those three simple chords right there will give you the blues. Um, love the blues. We will go to the third fret, and in the third fret, we can play the chord. If you are advanced enough to use those type chords, the stretch. All right. But now, if not, let's do some simple chords. Let's do the G. Go to the fifth fret on the G. Play this chord, the simple G chord. Okay, the G9, which will be C, E, B flat. And then what you can do is bend the third finger and give you this flavor. You know how I am about flavor. And then we go to the C9. C9 in the third fret. Back to the G. And then we'll come back to the fifth fret, to the D, and build the chord. D9, C9, back to G in the fifth fret. Again, the G9, C, back to G, and D, and the C, third fret, back to G. Now, what I would like for you to do for me is get a sheet of paper and a pencil or pen, and I'd like for you to write this scale down, the G scale. Let's write the scale down, and so you can visualize this, and then you can see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, write the G scale: G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, then a G. All right. Now, you will have the G, the A, the B, the C, the D, the E, F sharp, and G. Musically speaking, in the G scale, there's only one sharp, and which is F sharp. All right, we have to discuss that at another time. Why that is because of whole steps and half step occurring in different places, 3, 4, 7, and 8. So in scales. So we'll talk about that later. All right, but now under the G, I would like for you to write 1. Put a 1 under the G. Then go up to the C. Then I'd like for you to put a 4 there. Go to the D. Put a 5 there. Now, you should have 1, 4, 5. This is the chord progression for the blues. 1 chord, the 4 chord, the 5 chord, and back to the G. That's all we're going to do today. We're going to go from the 1 chord, which is the G, then we're going to go to the 4 chord, which is the C, then we're going to go to the 5 chord, which is the D. Then back home, as we call it, home. When musicians are playing the blues, they call the tonic note, tonic 1, where you start from. We call it home sometime. The tonic, musically speaking, the 1. Then the 4, musically speaking, is the subdominant, and the 5 is the dominant. But for right now, we're just going to say 1, 4, 5. The 1 is going to be your G. That's your G chord. That's going to be your 1. G9. Break it up till you get it good and clean. And then go to the C. Your 4. Back to the G. Then the D. Back to the C. Back to the G. G and C. Back to your G. And back to your D. Back to the C. And back to the G. All right, let's do a little sequence. All right, now, the blues, you can play a 4-bar blues, you can play an 8-bar blues, you can play a 12-bar blues. But for right now, we're just going to do a couple of measures. We'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do that and do just a couple of measures there. On G, we'll count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll go to the C 9. We'll count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll come back to the G9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll go to the D9, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 4 beats there. And then we'll go to the C, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll come back to the G9, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back home, as we say. All right, so we'll start with the G. All right, on the G for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then C. Back to your G. And back to the D. C. And back to the G. C. Mix it up. Back to G. back to the C, you mix it up, and back to the G, and then the D, back to the C, and the G, C, G, D, and start it all over again. All right, friend. Enjoy the blues. Enjoy. You can download my track in the key of G with me playing that particular song at Google Play. Search Jesse Primer Jr.'s music and keep clicking more through the albums till you see the album Let Me Shout. I think it's the first track on that particular album, uh, uh, the blues in the key of G. Enjoy the blues, spread the love, and enjoy your guitar.